Hey guys, today we're going to learn how to do a lot of the stuff we've been doing in class on Desmos. So just keep in mind you'll be able to use Desmos. I mean, you can use Desmos anytime you want. Now, in your notes packet, there is instructions on how to do it on a graphing calculator. And I'm not going to show you how to do that in this video because I don't really have the capabilities of showing you how to do that with the technology that I have, but they're pretty good instructions, pretty easy to follow along. But I'm going to just tell you right now, Desmos is easier. So let's get on with that. I'm actually using the same exact notes that you have in your packet. So I'm going to use that table that's right there. And we're going to find how to find a quadratic, how to create a parabola and an equation by just putting the table into a computer. So, or into Desmos. So if you go to if you pull up Desmos, go ahead and type in Desmos and click on the graphing calculator before you do anything else. All right, assuming you're there, I'm going to go up to the far left-hand corner of my screen, which should be the same on your screen. There's a plus sign. I want you to click that plus sign, and you'll see where it says table. I'm going to click on the table, and now I can put in a table. So let's see, this one goes 20, 30, 40, 50, 67. So I'm going to go 20. And when I hit enter, it'll go down the column for Y. It won't go over to it'll go down the column of X. It won't go over to Y unless you make it do that. So 30, 40, and it gets kind of smart. If the numbers are consistent, it kind of knows what you're about to do. And I don't even really have to type it in. Okay, now I'm going to go back up to the top of the Y column, and these I'm going to have to type in because they're all kind of funky numbers. Five oh nine, 501, 437, and 323. Okay, all right, that's easy. I don't think you have any problem with that. Now click again right underneath the table. You'll see a little number 2. If you click that, it will create where you can put more data in. And this is where it's going to be a little bit weird. So go ahead and click in Y. We're going to put in the parent function of a quadratic equation. So I'm going to put Y, and then I'm going to put a subscript. So it's really easy to do subscript. There's nothing fancy. Just hit the number 1 and you'll see it kind of like bumps it down. It's basically saying the first Y. And then you're going to hit what's called tilde. Tilde is up on, if you look on your keyboard, for me, it's right next to my escape key. It's on the far left-hand corner. I'm going to type it in, and then you'll see what a tilde looks like. And then you look on your keyboard, try to find that tilde button, and then hit it. All right, so again, the formula is ax squared plus bx plus c. And so I'm going to type in ax. Now again, I'm going to say for the x1s, so I have to put in that little subscript. So I put x1. Now, also on the bottom of your screen, on the left-hand corner, you'll see a little thing that looks like a keyboard. We're going to click on that. And that's an easy way to square it. Look for the a squared button and just click it. And again, look at what my screen's doing and make sure yours looks the same. So then I'm going to do plus b, and then another x, and then another subscript, and then shift plus c. All right, now you can see that I have the A, the B, and the C. I could now write out an equations. And so I'm also going to go ahead and minimize this with my fingers. I'm just kind of touching it. And you can see the parabola. You can see all the points up at the top now that I've made it squunch down. You could easily find the zeros. You can find the vertex. Again, a lot of times it's easy just to make it big. You can see that. And when you tap it, make sure you're tapping it correctly, and you should be able to see it gives you the vertex. I could come on down here to the X. I could go to the y-intercept, and I could widen that up, and I could figure out what the y-intercept is. not a very good one. It's pretty close. But anyway, I don't even need to do that. You can see the y-intercept is actually a pretty crazy number. And then, but I can find my x's. So if I come on down here, you can see it actually kind of highlights it a little bit for you. There's one of my x's on that side, one of my zeros, one of my roots, one of my solutions, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to come on over to this other side, way over there. Whoops. I'm going to make it big. And there it is. So you could find zeros and stuff. Now, this is pretty cool. You could really put any equation in here. I could put, I don't have one right offhand. I wish I had. I'm going to go ahead and delete all this. But you could put any equation in here that you want, y. And you don't have to do the tilde if you're putting the equation, 3x, say, I'm just making this up, so it might be crazy. 3x squared plus 2x minus 4. And I probably didn't do a very good one. There it is. You can see it created my parabola. I could find my vertex. I can find my where it crosses over the x-intercept. So it's pretty cool. Some of the stuff we've been doing that I've been torturing you through, you can literally just put it into Desmos and find all of your points. You can put the equation in. If you put the table in, you must do the second row that has tilde in it. All right, there is a practice for you. Practice. All right, see you later. Bye-bye.